Welcome back to Mercedes-Benz Arrowhead. I got a very, very special vehicle to show you. We finally received the EQS SUV from Mercedes-Benz. This particular model is the 580 version, so it's going to give you the continual, permanent, dual motors with 400 kilowatts of output. Gives you a maximum range right around 300 miles as it's stating so far, and this one is pretty well decked out. Some of the key highlights, because again, I'm about to go to training in Alabama to learn this vehicle even better, and all the EQ vehicles even better, but I'm going to give you some of the key highlights of this vehicle, especially versus the GLS, the regular SUV that this is the, I guess, brother car to in the lineup, fully electrified. So one of the key highlights is this vehicle is only about 4 inches shorter than the regular GLS. Same width, got a longer wheelbase by about 4 inches, and some of the key features, even though it's not as long, for sure not as tall, it's actually in the front two rows got a little bit more row or equal to room of the GLS. So as far as the front two rows goes, you're not going to feel any constraint in the interior of the vehicle, being that it is a smaller vehicle overall by height and by length. Wheelbase, though, stretched out almost 4 more inches, so that's going to give you a nicer ride in this vehicle. So this thing does cruise very nicely, especially with that electric motor. You barely feel, you hear anything going. It sounds like you're just floating on the street. Some of the key highlights, as you can see, front fascia of this car looks excellent in my opinion. The illuminated star, the light bar going around gives that electrified look on the car. Really nice touches here with the digital lighting. So the digital lighting from us from Mercedes-Benz actually has projection. So when you get like blind spot monitoring, it's actually going to project into the street that you got somebody on this side or somebody on that side, whatever way your turn signal is activated. That's a very cool feature, almost burning at 6,000 lumens, almost natural daylight. On the 580, as you can see on the front wheels here, or the rear wheels there, you're going to have 21-inch wheels. That's going to be the upgrade for the 580. You get a 20-inch wheel on the 450. Overall, the vehicle just has a very, very nice stance. Again, I mentioned you're going to get right around 300 miles of range on this car. You get 2 years free maintenance at Electrify America stations nationwide. So those are on the 30-minute quick charger. It's supposed to be 80% in 30 minutes at one of those quick chargers, and it's free for the first 2 years. So that gives you a nice incentive to go with the Mercedes as well. Interior-wise, this car, we're going to look a little bit. This is where the car stands out. So all the other SUVs on the market for the last few years, they're all getting their range by producing a super lightweight vehicle. The super lightweight vehicle is never going to be Mercedes-Benz because you're going to lose the ride when you don't have a very heavy car. So this car, not light, interior, no skimping. That's where this car takes over. So I'm going to show you the rear a little bit, show you some of the rear storage room in the back, and then we're going to get inside to really show you where this car takes over. To the rear end of this EQS 580 SUV, as you can see, the signature rear light band that goes along with the front light band. Show you this is in the electric portfolio of the brand. To open the lift gate, you can either kick under the star if you have your key on you, or you can just pop the star like that, exposing you to the rear of the vehicle for the cargo area. This one is not a 7-passenger, so I can't show you what the seat's up, but this is where you're losing a little bit of the room from the standard GLS SUV. So you're losing about 2 to 3 inches in leg room, a little bit of headroom, a little bit of shoulder room, and then a little bit of room back here with the seats up. With the seats down, you got a pretty big cargo area. Seats will fold down if you need more storage space. You can take out the sunshade. So as you can see, plenty of space back here. Another cool feature about the EQSs is you're going to get the 10-degree rear wheel steering. So if you're in the city, if you need to make those tight turns, get into parking spaces, this thing being a big SUV, like I said, it's got a longer wheelbase, but with that 10-degree rear steering, it's got a tighter turning circle than our A-Class. So the vehicle's going to handle well, definitely looks well. It's got that one bow design. That's the signature for Mercedes-Benz in that coupe-like styling. And like I said, I want to get into the inside of the car because this is where our car just takes over. I mean, there's really not, even our standard Mercedes-Benz vehicles, the interior of this car is just well done, along with the ambient lighting, the fit and finish, the materials that they're using. It's definitely where this car for sure takes over. So come on along, let me show you what's going on in here. Welcome inside. So as you can see, should just be overwhelming to the view on your screen right now, but this has the Mercedes-Benz Hyperscreen, all OLED display. The OLED is what you're paying for when you go get those nice TV screens for your home theaters and all that. So crystal clear displays. You got the 17-inch display right here. You got the 12.3-inch driver's display. You also got the passenger display, so you don't have to be messing around over here if you want to be able to manipulate what's going on with the MBUX system. Everything's touch. You got the new steering wheel touch pads, and then you can talk to the car by just saying, "Hey Mercedes." Don't have to have all the pre-programmed commands in the car to get it to do what you want it to do. Just speak normal, just like your Siri or your Alexa, and it's going to do what you want the car to do. The fit and finish inside the car is just outstanding. I mean, this deep space gray suede, you got the Dynamica on the headliner. As you can see going throughout the cabin, the ambient lighting is just insane. And this is active ambient lighting now, so along with the safety features, it's going to react to things they're doing. So if your blind spot monitor start kicking, it's also going to flash this the ambient lighting on this side. So, I mean, you're going to know someone's in your blind spot. You're going to know if there's ever some kind of alert that the car is warning you about, because the ambient lighting is now working in tandem with the safety features to give you a heads up, so minimizes any chance of you having a collision. And here we go. If you ever happen to get into a collision in a Mercedes-Benz vehicle, rest assured, you're more than walking away from that accident, because nothing is built better or safer than a Mercedes-Benz vehicle. And that is just facts. So let's go back to the interior of this car. One of the other cool features in the car now is the stereo system, all by Burmester, is also got Dolby Atmos. So if you know what that is, basically what that's going to do is it's going to like raise the sounds up into the air and gives you that 360-degree sound. So the whole cabin is going to be immersed in sound. So I haven't heard it yet in this car yet. I can't wait to hear it. It's going to sound amazing. I got that my home theater like that, and it sounds fantastic. So in this little space, it's going to sound dynamite. Again, going through the center console, your start button is over here, not on the dash. You have all your soft touch buttons, just like the new S-Class or the new C-Class. So these buttons aren't actually moving. They're just feeling a soft touch, so less moving parts, less issues. I don't know, I mean, look inside this car. You got the full pano roof. You got the full detail. You got the cross-stitch manufacturer leather. All the suede going through here. It's just a dynamite car. And then as far as the sizing of the car, it's a little bit wider, a little bit taller, or a little bit more headroom, a little bit more leg room in the front two seats of the GLS. So rest assured that if you primarily are driving just 5 passengers, this vehicle on the inside is going to feel bigger than your GLS 450 or 580. Again, I'm in an EQS 580 vehicle. This one is available. We have a few on the lot. We got 450 as well, others coming in. If you'd like to come and experience in real life, in person, not just in that virtual world, come hit me up. 480-550-2255. My name is Nick Russo, Mercedes-Benz Arrowhead. I look forward to seeing you. Bye-bye.